1 kilogram of brinjal will be fried in just 1 spoon of oil. You don't need much oil to fry brinjal. Just a few drops of oil will do. A lot of brinjal will be fried. And this brinjal will be absolutely crunchy. It will be the best to eat. How to fry this brinjal with very little oil? That is what I will share in the video today. So watch the video until the end with all your heart. Frying brinjal requires a lot of oil. And eating oil is not good for our health at all. So of course, friends, fry brinjal using this method. You won't need oil either. And eating the brinjal, but eating fried brinjal will be much better. Here, after cutting 1 brinjal, I am taking 2 spoons of gram flour and 2 spoons of rice flour in a pot. Now I am adding a little turmeric powder, a little Kashmiri red chili powder, a little cumin powder, a little chaat masala, and I am adding a little garam masala powder. And I am adding salt to taste. Everything is complete. Now I am mixing everything very well, that is, the dry ingredients. Now I will put the eggplant, that is, the cut eggplant, directly into this masala and apply the masala on the cut part. I will apply the masala and leave it for 5 minutes so that the masala is absorbed. After washing the eggplant, wipe it very well. After cutting the eggplant, you cannot wash it anymore. Before cutting the eggplant, wash it well and wipe the eggplant. Then cut the eggplant and apply the masala like this. And as I said earlier, today I will make the recipe with very little oil. Look, I have added a few drops of oil. I have taken less than half a spoon of oil in total. And out of that, I have added only a few drops of oil and applied it very well on the thick part of the eggplant. Now I put it in the gas stove. I heated the frying pan well and put the eggplant pieces in it. And I added some water, and I added a little water, and I immediately covered it and let it fry on low flame for 3 minutes. I came back after 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, the lower side was fried. I turned it over. Look, while frying the eggplant, keep the flame low. And cover it and fry it. And add a few drops of oil and apply the oil well with the eggplant or with a tissue paper, then mix a little water and fry it on low flame. Then I turned the eggplants over. I brushed a little oil on top. And added a little water and put it in again. I covered it again on low flame for 3 minutes. The lower side took 3 minutes and the upper side took 3 minutes. It took a total of 6 minutes on low flame. Well, here I am showing it in a non-stick frying pan. If you want, we all have such a bread pan at home. You can also do this in a thick pan. However, in this case, a little more oil and water may be needed. And there is no fear of sticking in a non-stick pan. The fried brinjals are done with very little oil, or even without any oil. You can also call it brinjal roasting. However, if you roast or fry brinjals in this way, you will not need much oil. The brinjals will be crispy. Since they are coated with spices, they will also be delicious to eat. Since they are being fried in less oil, you should apply such a spice coating keeping in mind the taste. And look, I covered it for another minute on low flame. Since the eggplant was cut like this, I turned it over and fried it so that all sides were well fried. 3 pities, then finally I brushed a little mustard oil on top. I took less than half a spoon of oil. So I fried it with that oil. In this way, a lot of eggplant can be fried with 1 spoon of oil. And look how beautiful the eggplant turned out. If you brush a little oil on top after frying, it looks beautiful. And you will try to eat it hot. You will also get a crunchy feel. And it will also taste great. You can understand by hearing the sound that it has a very crunchy feel from the outside. It is quite soft from the inside. And it is also great to eat, since it is coated with spices. Of course, you should try the eggplant fried recipe in less oil like this. Thank you all.